hadn't even got a stitcher smith of no buns. Have I ever thought in my mind, let me smell the seat that this girl was sitting in?
Yeah, I don't
That's
understand it.
never crossed my mind. You got to be a real freakazoid creep for you
Yeah,
for that to cross your brain cells.
yeah, that's facts. I don't understand it. Yeah, you right, man. He done got away with a couple things, man. And hey,
And he's from Monks. Think about it. He's from Monks, South Carolina. He looks like like he's the weirdest looking black. I don't. I'm sorry. I'm just keeping it real. He's the weirdest looking black dude I've ever saw. Like he
man,
don't. It's almost like if a nigga wanted to be a woman but wasn't a woman.
man, you going in on my man's man. Hey,
Right, man.
I'm gonna be honest with you, man. A lot of people be doing questionable stuff like that, though. You know what I'm saying? Or
Oh, absolutely,
especially on when they
absolutely.
getting some money. You feel me? To me,
But see, that's the thing. It's always to me. You can only do what you're, even if it's some money involved, bro. It's really you're doing stuff that's rooted really in your spirit. You just are
true.
able to let it out
That's facts. But
because
so you
regardless
let
if
it be
it's
an
money
excuse.
involved or not,
You let it be an
you're not
excuse.
gonna go.
Yeah,
Yeah, you're just not gonna go that far.
true. Yeah, I
You know,
agree,
I
man.
get it. You're a shock jock, and you came from the shock era, and you was like Dame said, your OG was Wendy Williams. So I get it. I get it, my guy. But at the same time, like, bruh, like, man, like,
Man,
I mean, Dame said it best, man. You were definitely not the representation of a black man I ever want anyone to think that that's how we rock.
yeah, I
Because it ain't even close. On average, most black men don't play none of that shit. It ain't got nothing to do with uh having not being in tune with your feminine side or having something against gay men or gay people in general. It's just a certain way that a grown man who's heterosexual is supposed to carry themselves, especially as a black man. Now, if you don't
well,
agree with my perspective, to each his own. But on
what
average, I guarantee you, on average, most men will say that they agree with what I'm saying.
man, you just gotta do it like Jay Z said, man. If you can't respect that, then your perspective is whack. Maybe if you love me when I fade to black, we out. You feel me? Like, hey, if your perspective,
Bars.
listen, if that's what you, hey, it's no difference, man. You know what I'm saying? If you decide to go to the 90s and go get you some drinks, that's on you. But that ain't gonna be
It's on
me.
you.
You feel me?
Never.
I can't do it. I
Never.
feel you though.
I
You know what
can't
I'm
do
saying?
it.
I respect you and everything, but you know what I'm saying? I'm just
I
saying,
think I
that's
think
just
it's really
choices.
because me and you grew up in the church and we just have a different perspective when it comes to spirits and people's vibes.
True.
And that's just, that's really what it is. It ain't got, like I said, I have nothing against I mean, I just don't. I grew up, my auntie, like a lot of they homegirls was lesbians.
Yeah,
So
that's cool.
it
Ain't
wasn't
nothing
like
wrong.
I wasn't around it. It's just, like I said, there's certain vibes, regardless if you're gay or not, even if you're straight. If it's a vibe that I just ain't around, like a bunch of goofballs, I ain't trying to be around that either.
Yeah, but see, my thing is this: I think the whole thing you basically saying, if you is, be that, but don't, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Man, don't.
like, ain't nobody gonna judge
Yeah,
you, but
don't be
like,
in the
just be,
closet
yeah,
and and that's what my nigga Dane was saying, man. Just come
yeah.
on out. And it's 2025, baby.
Ain't nobody
You
judging
know,
nobody. Yeah,
my uncle was married for 20 years, got like 5 kids. He came out after all his kids was grown, but we always knew he was sweet. Like it is what it is. Like Charlamagne, come on, baby.
come on, baby. That gotta be the new line. Come on, baby. Hey, get it together, man.
Man,
You gotta rep.
man, get it together, man. It's 2025, about to be 2026, man. Live your
Yes,
best
sir.
life, man. You got the bag. You come on out, have you a little dude on the side that bring him out because he been there the whole time.
Yeah, yeah. If that's what you want, that's what you want, man. We gon' everybody gonna respect you regardless. So you know what I'm saying? That's my thing. Like, you know what I'm saying? Ain't no reason to hide. You know
And
what I
I
mean?
give I give all anybody, male, female, who's living a real truth and is able to live in their own skin unapologetic, I give them the biggest salute.
Facts. I
Because you're
agree.
doing something that
Most people.
98% people will never achieve in life,
That's facts.
which is living their 100% unapologetic self. And that's the problem with America and with this world in general. No one is allowed to be unapologetically themselves.
Facts.
Everybody has to kind of follow suit in a way of how the majority is, but they always try to say you can be an individual, but you really can't.
Man,
Even with like the Charlie
yeah.
Kirk stuff.
Facts. You just
Like,
said it.
it all ties in. Like, yeah, I don't agree with any of the man's rhetoric, but I still allow him to be a human being and allow him to voice his opinion.
Facts. Like,
Don't mean I have to subscribe to the shit.
exactly.
You know what I mean?
I'm pretty sure,
That's just
everybody got friends that got different opinions than you and probably can have
man,
conversations with different people. And they might not have them with
bro.
you. But you know what I'm saying?
This,
That's no different from
this is
Charlie
this,
Kirk.
these are true to fact stories. These are true situations that happened to me in my life. My grandmother was raised majority in the South. So her perspective on race really kind of warped me in a way because she used to always tell me certain things about certain races, like especially unfortunately with white people. She was like, "Don't never trust them. No matter what, they'll always show you their true colors." And I used to always be like, "Man, you know, she don't know what the fuck she's talking about." You know what I mean? And then my best friend was a white dude. Me and him was playing basketball. I think we was in like the seventh grade. I'm killing him. He wasn't better than me in no sport, really, but he thought he was better than me at basketball. But anyways, I'm killing him. So I ended up beating him, and he got so mad, he threw the ball, and then he was like, "You can leave my motherfucking house, you nigger."
Oh, he did you like
And I
that.
said, "What?" And I looked at him and I said, "What?" And my first reaction, because the first time that ever was said to me, I punched him in the back of the head. And it was a white dude that I went to school with in the third grade. I tried to knock his head off, but I knocked a dent in his shit. Could have went got suspended, but the supervisor, I mean, this principal, found out what was said. She sent him away and then told me to go back to class. She didn't even suspend me or do nothing because she was like, he got what he deserved.
Right.
And she was a white lady. But anyways,
Exactly.
I didn't even punch him or do nothing. I was so crushed that my guy said that to my face. I just walked to the crib.
Right.
And I remember crying, walking to the crib. And I couldn't really put my finger on why I was so hurt until years later. And I had forgot that even happened.
Right.
Then I run into him. His mom ended up passing away. So I had reached out to him. So he got back to me a couple months later, and then me and him ended up running into each other at a function. And he
Yeah.
pulled me to the side and he apologized. Like, I mean, he damn near was in tears crying when he was apologizing. Because now, years later, 20 years later, he has a baby mom. His baby mom just so happens to be black.
Right.
His daughter is
It's
black.
biracial. Right.
Most of his close circle
It's black.
are black dudes.
Yeah.
So I totally forgot that even happened. That's how far it had messed me up and had me totally forget that even happened. I'm just thinking life happens. Niggas grow apart. We go to different high schools, college,
Right.
kids, whatever. So he brings it and he's like apologizing. And that's when I remembered what happened. And I'm like, damn, that's what my grandma was telling me.
Damn. No, that's facts, and and there's certain little things, nuances in life that you got to catch on when people tell you stuff. But like, I mean, shit, I'm pretty sure you can't really trust nobody. You know what I'm saying? So you just got to put your antennas up, anyways. Period. Just through life, and, you
Absolutely.
know what I'm saying,
Absolutely.
and keep your guards up.
Absolutely.
You know. The older you get,
I was saying that to say, I was really saying that to say is it's like you just said, you live and you learn. You know what I
right,
mean? Like he didn't know no better. He grew up his most of his like his uncle, like most of his family was from North Dakota. So
right,
once he moved to the cities, and then his mom and dad got a divorce, and he was in the cities, and he went to the. I was like his first friend, and he was a new student.
right,
Like I had been at that school. So me and him clicked up, and then we was just super cool. Like we ended up being extra tight, and this was like for like 3 or 4 years, from like third to all the way to like eighth grade
yeah.
or seventh. Yeah, seventh, eighth grade. We was just super tight. So I had never experienced, like I said, something that crucial. Like
Traumatizing. Hey, that's
yeah,
traumatizing
like for yeah, yeah,
to be
absolutely. Because like I
young and
said,
go
my
through that.
grandma was telling me, and I had experienced it in the third grade from just some goofball being weird. But like to really experience racism to that extent from somebody who I considered a genuine friend, it fucked me up. And it, like I said, it made me think about what my grandma said. But at the end of the day, like you said, is if you live life long enough, it don't matter what race you are. You just have to be a genuine. You got to know genuine people, and if you a
Right.
genuine person, you can spot that right away. And that's why my circle has gotten smaller over the years.
Exactly. That's what that was gonna be my statement. Like your circle, your circle gets smaller. You don't, when you're young, you might have, 10 people you kick it with. The older you get, that 10 turn into two. You know what I'm saying? And so
Man,
and now your circle is real small, and you know what I'm saying. There's certain little nuances that you can respect about those people, but that still don't stop like you from respecting some people that you go across. Like, dude, because it's like we were saying, Charlie Kirk. You know what I'm saying? My man's was saying whatever he had to say, and for somebody to go, him to have to go through whatever he went through, man, that's real. Take away the American dream to me. You feel me? The American dream is the amendments, freedom of speech. You know what I'm saying? Freedom of
man,
press, all that type of stuff. Being able to say what the hell you want to say, like I might not
man,
agree with you, but at the same time, man, you got two lips in the mouth, man. Say what the hell you want to say, stand on it. You know what I'm saying?
man,
But
man.
but yeah, man, we gonna go ahead and get right the hell into it, man. This the Bench Mob podcast, man. It's your boy Broadway Beats, man. You already know who I got with me, Mr. Perp, aka Neef, aka Mr. Perp. I said that shit all the way backwards, but yeah,
It's
man.
all good, but we know what it is.
I don't know why my background blue. I should have made it purple. What the hell? Okay, next time that's what we gonna do. It gotta be perp. I'm tripping. What am I doing? Who am I representing? Damn. Okay, I had to just get that off my chest real quick. Um, it is Thursday, so I'm gonna have to pivot real quick because what I'm saying, I was gonna talk a little bit about last week, but it's Thursday real quick. You know what I'm saying, the game is on, so you know what I'm saying, Miami versus Buffalo. You know what I'm saying, we do need to talk about this because by the time if we wait, this is gonna be third quarter. Our predictions ain't gonna really matter at all. So you know what I'm saying, Josh Allen versus I don't know how to say this man's name, Tua. You know what I'm saying? My question for you today is with Buffalo going against Miami right now, tonight on Thursday night football, who got the best chances tonight to win the game?
I'm gonna go with the usual suspects. Buffalo's got their number. They beat them. I want to say like he's like 13-2 or something. Josh Allen against the Dolphins, and I think two is like 1-9 or something crazy, some crazy stat. So I'm gonna say the Buffalo Bills are gonna win. I think it's gonna be a little closer than what most people think. It's a division game. Dolphins has been getting like grilled in the national media. Their defense has been horrific, like historically horrific. So I think they're going, and this is like I said, it's division game. So I think they're gonna give a fight, but I still see them losing. And then Tua and that coach will be gone by week 6, and Tua will be a forever backup after this season.
Damn.
Um, His new nickname is Tua Soft as Tissue, Tongue of Valoa, Valea, whatever how you ever say his name is. Doesn't even need to be said correctly because he's a bum.
I'm gonna start calling them tissue or tua. You feel me?
Man, soft as tissue.
Toilet paper thin. Um,
What the boy, I seen the boy throw up the west side. That's all I gotta say.
yeah, man. I'm gonna be honest with you. You saying what you said, man. It makes me believe that shit. This game right here, Miami versus Buffalo, is gonna go down to about like a field goal. And the reason why I say that is because they they kind of on their high horse. Like you said, it's like 10 to in the last 10 meetings it's 10 to 3 or 13 meetings it's like 10 to 3 or something. So they ain't lost to the Miami Dolphins in quite some time. So the Miami Dolphins they got a whole lot to prove this year, and they gonna want to make a statement right now against Buffalo because you got to think if they could beat Buffalo now, they might be in a conversation. Oh shit, you know what I'm saying? They might be a contender because everybody right now who see Buffalo right now, you probably gonna say, man, you feel like they're going to the Super Bowl just how Josh Allen been playing. He been killing. But the question, my thing about him is, I think he was injured a little bit last week, so we got to see how he gonna handle this injury. But I say that to say all this, man. I got Buffalo. The reason why I got Buffalo is because Josh Allen's a stud. I was in denial at the in the summertime. Neef told me this. Oh man, I'm telling you, man, Josh Allen, he probably gonna be the number 1 quarterback next year. I'm like, hell no. Nah. All I need to see was 2 games. I'm convinced, man. So right now, man, I'm picking Buffalo in right now. I'm gonna make a strong prediction. I got Buffalo going to the damn Super Bowl right now. So, hey, I don't see too many people beating them. You know what I'm saying? But
They're gonna get beat, but it ain't gonna be in the AFC. It's gonna be in the Super Bowl. They gonna cause their defense ain't shit.
that's how you feel. You feel like their defense ain't shit. They kind of yeah.
They got a good coordinator, and he's gonna get them in the right position. But as far as player for player, if they go against the Eagles or even the
But
Detroit or the Packers,
yeah.
the marquees that are right now, like it's gonna be tight on them because they're not gonna be able to stop nobody. And the Packers definitely could stop them, and the Eagles definitely could get a stop or two, and Detroit might even be able to get a stop or two. But really, the Packers will shut them down. So that's why I'm saying like it's gonna be tight on them until unless they can shore up this defense and get somebody in a trade or something because I just don't see it. Like their linebackers are a little shaky, and their secondary is shaky as hell. So they're gonna be able to beat people in the AFC. In the AFC, the AFC is kind of watered down. It ain't nowhere near as competitive as the NFC.
But see, the thing about that is you ain't really got to see that many teams like that in the NFC until playoff, until you know what I'm saying, until it's there. So you
What?
ain't really
Think
you.
about it. Every NFC team outside, like, what is the like? You could say probably like the Saints and Carolina are probably the wackest 2 teams in the NFC.
But no, you speaking facts. What I'm saying is, it's what you said. It's gonna be down to them final. Like, okay, so if they go to the Super Bowl, they're gonna have to play against the hottest team, and so you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying. That's where the exposure always gonna happen. Right now, a lot of teams looking good, but they ain't that great. Like pass rushing ain't looking that good. Like from Dallas, but they winning games. It's just certain things that little nuances that if if you see them in the playoffs, that it shows up. It just always does. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah, and that's what I'm saying. Like Buffalo's lack of real like talent at linebacker and at corner, and even in at safety, like it's gonna show up. But anyways, let's go on to the next one.
All right, man. So in week 2, man, this is kind of double double question, but we gonna ask one. But so last week, man, and this is kind of tying into the whole question because Minnesota this week they playing against the Bengals, but you know what I'm saying both of the quarterbacks is you know what I'm saying going through injury. Joe Burrow, he got to go ahead and get surgery. He got turf toe or some shit like that, so he's out for a couple weeks. So my question is, how do you see the Bengals looking for the next few weeks without Joe Burrow?
Okay. Well, a couple of things I wanted to just because I know our bench mob is gonna get on us if we don't correct ourselves at times. So I'm gonna just correct ourselves at times. He's actually out for about 3 months.
Oh well, damn.
So he's gonna be out quite some time. Um, the backup, however, has been their backup for like the last 3 to 4 seasons. He's obviously Joe has been hurt damn near every season, so he's had plenty of opportunities. He's seasoned in that regard. There really won't be too much of a drop off as far as his knowledge of the offense and his familiarity with the receivers and the play calling. So it's gonna be seamless. However, he has a tendency to throw to the other team more than he should.
Right.
He didn't do it too much against us when we played him last in 2023. But this last game, even though they came back and won, he threw 3 interceptions. It's just Jacksonville couldn't do a goddamn thing with it,
Yes, and
or whoever they played.
the person you're referring to is Jake Browning for everybody on
Jake
bench
Browning,
mob. So you know what I'm saying.
Jake Browning.
Yeah.
Excuse me, but bum skiggity wumpski. Because what makes it worse is he used to be a Viking backup, but we cut him. So then he cussed us
Nickel.
out and said we shouldn't have cut him when he beat us back in 2023 at the crib.
Mm.
So it's gonna be. I don't see him having too big of, like I said, too big of a drop off. He just has a tendency to throw more interceptions. So obviously, with that being said, they're not going to make the playoffs, but he'll win them a few games to be competitive. But they're not gonna go on no run like they did last year to try to get in the playoff. Like he's not winning 6 straight. He
Right.
might win 1 or 2 in a row, but he's not winning those 6 straight because eventually they're just going to figure out he can't do much of nothing. He
Right.
just is a serviceable quarterback he knows the offense. So as long as you keep him in down and distances where he's comfortable, it ain't no third and longs, he's going to be straight.
Okay, I feel you. I'm gonna be honest with you, man. The Bengals is in motherfucking trouble, man. I'm gonna be honest with you. They is in trouble. You know what I'm saying? I feel where you coming from. You trying to keep the hope alive. Yeah, you said they ain't gonna make the playoffs, but let's be real. We got to be realistic. Not making the playoffs. They not winning 10 games. They probably won't even win 8. I got them probably winning 7 games. You know what I'm saying? And man, it ain't looking good for them. I'm gonna be honest with you. Uh, when it comes to the tough teams that they got to play this year, let me pull it up. I'm gonna be able to see what's going on, so I can tell you what the schedule is looking like because that's gonna let me know. They got Minnesota, they gonna lose. They got Denver, they gonna lose. They got Detroit, they gonna lose. They got Green Bay, they gonna lose. They got Pittsburgh, they probably gonna win that. You know what I'm saying? I could see them beating Pittsburgh. Pittsburgh's still a little questionable. They got the Jets after that, and then the Bears. So they got a couple games that they can win in the next for the next weeks, but it's gonna be tough for the next 1, 2, 3, 4 weeks. So I don't. It's just gonna be real tight, man. I just don't see them being able to be successful this year without Joe Burrow. And that's just the facts. It don't even matter about the rest of the. It don't matter about Chubb. It don't matter about none of them. Rest of them is out of there. It's over with. So, uh, Oh, they ain't even got my boy. They ain't got Chubb no more. Oh man, they got. Oh man, it's over with. It's done. It's through. So yeah, man. Okay, so being able to pivot off of that, man, Minnesota. Y'all, like I said, we play against the Bengals on Sunday. But JJ McCarthy, JJ, he ain't gonna be there, man. And also, your boy struggled a little bit last week. Just speak on how you feeling when he do come back. How do you feel like it's gonna be for him? And where do you see the Vikings going with Wentz?
So that's a that's kind of two. I have a few ways to answer this. I should say. I should say the way I want to answer this is a few different ways.
Okay.
Um, I want to attack the first part. One, I feel like he's okay. Um, we haven't really given him the ideal working situation that's been a proven commodity for a rookie quarterback. The reason why we lost to Atlanta was because Atlanta has what has always been proven from the history of NFL and football in general to work
What's
when you
that?
have a young and experienced quarterback, which is a good, sound running back and running game.
Yeah.
When you have that, it takes a lot of pressure off of the quarterback to be perfect.
Yeah.
As a quarterback, you have to be mindful that you're going to make a mistake. But you can only really do that if you don't have the pressure of every play that you throw the ball being so critical. Prime example, it's a lot easier to go up to the line and the defense really be at your mercy when it's third and short because
Right.
you can run or you can pass. But if it's third and long, 90% of the time, you're going to pass, which
Facts.
allows me as a defense to just pin my ears back. And
Right.
that's what he's been in a lot of the time when he's been on offense versus with, like I said, the Atlanta game was a perfect example. I'm so surprised no analyst that I watched all week really dialed in on that to really drive that point home in regards to why you really shouldn't worry about JJ. I guarantee you, if the Vikings have any type of sense, like I know they are, they're looking at next year's draft or as well as next year's free agency as far as running backs to pair with him. That's what he had his most success with in college. That's what most quarterbacks have success with, even in the league. Think
Right.
about it. All the top teams right now have what? A running game with a good quarterback or even a great quarterback. Even the great quarterbacks are having a decent running back and running game because that's just it gives the defense two ways to look at your offense. When they can only look at you and say, they don't, we're not worried about their run game. We cut that off. We know what they doing.
Right.
Versus trying to cut that off because you worried about it.
Exactly. Yeah.
So it's I'm not worried about JJ at all. I think this is just the bumps in the road that he has to deal with is being a Vikings quarterback and being the franchise quarterback in 2025. Unfortunately for him, he's not that big. So he's got to be able to protect himself, and we got to be able to protect him most importantly. So with that being said, I'm hoping that we're gonna start making the right decisions, and hopefully we can get healthy. I mean healthier. I mean it is. I've already, like I told you at the very beginning of the season, I already knew what it was. I already knew what we was going. I wasn't gonna get too high over my skis and think that there was something magical at the end of the tunnel. I just wanted us to be, like I say every Sunday, compete. I want y'all to compete. Don't go out there and lay a goose egg and get whooped on. But that's damn near what happened Sunday. So
Man.
that's why I said, I mean, He's gonna be all right. We gonna be all right. These are just the growing pains of going through a rebuild as we're rebuilding. Like last year was a hoax. We were way better than what we really were. Like we won 13 games and we was playing with a nigga we got off the street at left tackle, basically mid season. You know, we traded for him. You know, I'm just keep right. We really didn't have a run game. Like our defense, our corners was old and suspect. Like we won. We really shouldn't have been. Our record was crazy for what we really should have been as far as like our talent. And I'm a big believer in talent wins championships. Players wins champion. Defense and talent overall on the team wins championships.
Yeah.
So until we can match our that type of aspect around, like I said, we got to get that type of ability to run the game. If we can get the run game, we've been trying since O'Connell has been the coach, but he needs to really figure it out. I don't know if he need to go talk to some boys at Navy or one of the military schools where they do nothing but triple option. Get one of them coaches to be an offensive line coach and running game coordinator. But you need to do something for you to figure out how to run the ball because he hasn't been able to do it in his tenure and he still can't figure out how to what play call to call on short yardage. If it's any type of short yardage, he do not know what to call.
Man. Well, I like everything you said, but I'm gonna be honest, man. My biggest problem right now, and I think the reason even it's the reason why JJ even got injured is that um I think he just be taking too long with the ball. Like he got to get it up out his hands. Stop thinking. If you ain't got nowhere to go, just throw that shit out your hands. Just get it out your hands, man. You know what I'm saying? Just get it up out your hands, man, because you getting beat up. Like you said, the line
I
ain't that great, so you got like shit. He got to get the ball out his hands, man. That's just my
I
theory.
think
Like you
I
keep
think I do I agree with you on that, but I also disagree to an extent because we don't know the play calls. So what I mean by that is that a lot of the play calls that I know KOC calls are deeper routes where you have to hold the ball a little longer.
yeah, but
And
see,
so that's what I'm saying.
you can't
I
wait though.
think
You got to throw that shit. Well, that's what I'm saying. Don't get sacked. You gonna
we
sit there and get sacked. Throw that shit.
KOC promised us going into the off season that he was going to work on running game and short yardage, short passing plays. Because that was the knock on Sam Darnold. Why he kept getting sacked all. He got sacked 7 times last year. Why? In one game. Because he's holding the ball too long. Why is he holding the ball? Because 80% of your routes are deeper routes. So he's holding the ball longer because he's waiting for these Negroes to get open.
Yeah,
Versus just having a more shortened attack, dink and dunk, and then take your big shots.
cause they
Like
play zone. They playing
TJ
zone.
Hawkinson, I know TJ Hawkinson might have not he's might have lost a step just a tad, but where has he been? I haven't seen that fool in the first 2 games at all. He might got 2 catches.
Right? And
So something's not adding up.
man,
Like
that's
I
cause
said,
it's what you said.
the
It's what
play and then if you don't do you watch the games?
I
Have you
watch the
watched the
games.
games?
To me, it's I watch the games. To me, they play. So to me,
It's like they
ninety
don't
percent
have
of,
no rhythm or no
but
no
that's because they
logic
play.
to their play calling.
You got to pay attention. We got Jefferson on the team, so they playing a little bit of zone, like probably 70% of the time. So if they gonna play zone 70% of the time, then you got to make sure that you picking plays that fit zone. You can't be picking man to man plays and shit. And that's why you seeing what you saying because if they were being smart in this zone, you just make the quick passes, get the quick open gaps and make the quick passes. But if you're gonna do 6 7 step drop backs and shit in zone, like who are you gonna pass it to? It's gonna be double cover. It's gonna be double
First of
2 man
all,
cover on
you
the
can't run play action if there's no run game.
facts.
And so that's where we're fucking up at is first down, we run the ball, second down, we play action, and we didn't get nothing on first down, so they don't fall for the play action. There's no one open, he's holding the ball, sack.
Sack.
Or throw away or pick, and when it should be run the ball again. Like, what's wrong with running the ball 3 times in a row just to do it, just to
Yes,
show them you'll do it,
decoy it. You got to decoy the
just
game.
to show them you'll do it. Like that's what I don't like. I said it's like he KOC. It's like he almost outthinks himself,
See, I
and
think
it's like that,
the first game he was
like
doing it right, but I don't know what he did last game. But like, the first game, the
bro.
running was looking
Yeah,
good.
the first game he it was like he had it going. The second game he did it was like I didn't know what like the first play we called when we got the ball on first into from the 2 yard line. It was only 6-0 at the time. We scored touchdown here. It's 7-6.
Right.
We run a play action pass, but it was like a weird bootleg fake toss type thing. He fumbles the ball, gets it
Drops
back
big. Yeah.
somehow, bounces it, throws it away because that was the best he could do. The very
Yeah.
next play, we get a delay of game. The very next
Facts.
play after that, we get sacked. The very next play after that, we get sacked.
Man.
So that's what I'm saying. Why not just run the ball on first down? Just run it. What worst case scenario, you lose a yard. Worst case scenario, you don't gain nothing, or you
Man.
gain a yard.
Yeah, you right.
Now it's 2nd and 1. Now you run the play action.
Yeah, and
But
shit. Sometimes just run that
it's
shit.
just
You just got to do it. Just like you said,
it's
just
just
do it.
rocket science. Football is not that hard, man. It's not that you don't need a IQ of Einstein to play football. It's just that easy, especially in the red zone that close.
Right.
You run the ball. There's the least likely for something bad to happen. It's just common sense. It's
Yeah.
common sense, bro.
It really is.
It's a mentality thing. It lets the other team. That's when you run it down somebody's throat like that. That's a
Pause.
physical thing. Football is pause. Yeah, super pause. Uh, when it's just it gives the other team like it almost demoralizes them to a degree,
Yeah.
especially on defense. Like, dang man, we couldn't do nothing. But versus you try to catch them with some freaky play, they gonna they caught us. They just caught us slipping.
Right. And so,
It's a
hey,
mentality.
facts. And so, man. So since it's a mentality, you speaking facts, man. The Vikings they gonna play. So we got two injured quarterbacks out the game, and now we got two backups going against each other. Minnesota versus the Bengals. Man, who you got going into week 3?
So got it right last week. Did I not?
Yeah, you got it. We was supposed to win that damn game. We had chances, bro.
We had chances, but I knew I just had a feeling. So with this game, I got a feeling on the opposite. I think the Vikings gonna mess around and win. I think Carson Wentz is gonna be okay. I don't think he's gonna be a world breaker and throw for 300 yards and 4 touchdowns, but he's gonna do better than what we've been doing. He might make a mistake or two just because he just got here last week, so that's to be expected. But I think he's gonna do better than our offense is gonna run a little bit quicker, a little smoother, just because they're gonna be real dialed in because of what happened last week. And they said, well, hopefully we should have Darisaw back at left tackle, so that'll be definitely much needed. Um, and then the defense will play better, and I just think like I said, Browning likes to give it to the other team, so I think we're gonna get him once or twice too. And I just could see the Vikings winning that one uh, by 7, or I'd say no more than 10, but probably no more than 10 and no less than 3. So yeah, it's gonna be close, one score game type thing, but yeah.
Um, I think for me, man, just cause you said just because you said Carson Wentz ain't gonna go for 304 touchdowns, I'm damn near gonna make that bet on him on Prize Pick this week. If they got something, I'm probably gonna bet up. I'm betting up, man. If they say, do you think he gonna do over 150, 200 up? Man, I'm throwing the money on him. I'm throwing the bread on the boy, man. Just because you don't believe in him. When you don't believe in them, them boys be standing up. So guess what? Um, I already told you, man. I felt like without Joe Burrow, just period, the Bengals they in damn trouble. They gotta have a stud quarterback, and he ain't. Jake Browning ain't the one. So, with that being said, I did like how Carson Wentz started off his career. He was pretty good. He ain't never been around no weapons like we got right now on offense. So I expect him to step it up and have an outstanding first game. That's the facts, man. I expect everything to be working because Carson Wentz is more experienced than JJ. So this is going to be his chance to be able to show up and show out where he might be able to take JJ's position as the number one quarterback if he can play and he can make the team win some damn games. So, hey, to me right now, it's hey, whoever can make it happen, hey, they get in the spot. So to me, this is one of the weeks where you can look forward to seeing Carson Wentz trying to make a name, remake his name, put a statement to his name again. You know what I'm saying? Make people remember who the hell he is. You know what I'm saying? So with that being said, I don't know what I'm gonna put on the score because, like you said, it's two backups. So you know what I'm saying? It's probably gonna be a close game. So I got the Vikings winning, easy. Even though it's gonna be close, it's still gonna be easy. And keep getting Adam Thielen in the game. And shit, man, we got a chance, man. With that said, we gonna move right past that. Shout out to the Vikings. I'm gonna have to get me some perk this week because I ain't got
Skull
none.
Nation.
All right, so Chicago is going against the damn Dallas Cowboys. I call them the AKA Cowgirls. So if you a Cowgirls fan, you know what I'm saying. Um, I did tell y'all on Bench Mob I did like Troy Aikman and shit, but that was back in the day. Right now, man, I ain't messing with y'all. So you know what I'm saying. But with that being said, Dak Prescott and Caleb Williams, they face off this weekend on Sunday. It's expected to be a great game. We know the Bears got blown out last week against the Lions. The Cowboys won last week against who the hell they play? Can't can't remember who they played, but they won. And so they facing off, man. Who you got winning this week? Chicago or Dallas Cowboys? Who you what it's
Got
looking like?
Dallas winning. I got Dallas winning. I think it's gonna be a shootout. I think their defenses stink. So it's gonna be 28 points in the first half for both teams. They might both end with like damn near his final score is gonna be like 40 or damn near 50-30 something or 40. It's gonna be crazy. It's gonna have a arena league type football game because there's gonna be some scoring.
Yeah.
But other than that, I could see Dallas winning just because I think Dallas is a better overall put together team, and they're more physical, especially on offense. So I think they're going to be able to score more points, and I think Chicago is just not going to be able to score enough. So I could see Dallas winning that, like I said, in the shootout.
All right. I'm gonna be honest with you, man. I seen how Minnesota struggled against the Bears and Caleb Williams, and he was doing the dash on us. So they lost Parsons, and I've been seeing that it's been a hole in their game on pass rush. And so with that being said, I like Dallas on offense, but I don't enjoy their defense. Chicago, they got blown out last week. They had a close game against the Minnesota Vikings, so you can look forward for them to be fired up. I expect that, and I'm only saying this because of damn Jose. So Jose, you know what I'm saying, my guy that I work with, Jose. He be hating on the damn Vikings, man. So I probably would have been going with y'all, but just because of Jose, man, I got them losing because you can look forward to Caleb Williams. To me, he's probably gonna have 60 yards rushing, 60 plus, maybe 2 touchdowns rushing. You know what I'm saying? And if they defense don't look good, Hey, I got the Bears winning. So that's how I'm
Oh,
going with it. I got the Bears winning uh, by a field goal. You know what I'm saying? And that's all because of Jose. Sorry. Um, he be damn hating for real. He be like, man, that's the only damn game y'all gonna win. He told me week one, that's the only game y'all gonna win because it's the Vikings. I said, oh, okay. So anytime I give a take, if I sound like I'm hating on the Cowboys, thank Jose. Um, okay, so moving right along, man, we got Detroit versus Baltimore. That's I believe Monday night football. Detroit versus Baltimore. Um, I just want to know, man, who you think gonna win in the showdown against Detroit and Baltimore, and why?
man. So that's gonna be a good game, man. I can see that being one of them old school knockout, big hits, big runs, because they both gonna try to impose their will regarding the run game. But I could just see the Ravens winning that one.
Yeah,
I think it's gonna be closer than. I don't think it's gonna be too much scoring. I think it's gonna be some scoring. It probably be most somebody gonna score is maybe 24, 20 something points. I don't see too many 30. I don't see a 30 ball for neither one because I think their defense is, and even though Detroit's defense isn't the best, I think they're gonna step their game up just because of who they're playing. So with that being said, like I said, I think I'm gonna say the Ravens win, and I'm gonna say they win by 7.
you got the Ravens by 7.
Yep.
Um,
Like
it's
a King Henry touchdown run with less under 2 minutes left in the game, and or something like they're going some way, shape, or form. Like Detroit's not gonna get a chance to tie it up at 7. Like something's going, it's not gonna be enough time or something. Like I just don't see. I just see it being close in that regard, but I just still see the Ravens pulling it out.
I can feel you on that. I don't know, man. Like I be so pro Lamar Jackson, but then I be seeing them do stuff like you know what I'm saying, week one where they be up 41-20, and then they damn lose. You know what I'm saying? So it to me, it's about the Ravens. They to me in the last 3 years, they've probably been the best team, best football team. They're just not disciplined enough. And to me, it's about their discipline. If they could stay disciplined for 4 quarters, because they be disciplined for two, blow you the hell out, and then end up losing because they celebrating and taking quarters off or minutes off or downs off, whatever you want to call it. And you know Jared Goff, he don't play. So you seen how they came back last week after losing game the first week. Detroit Lions, they came back and they was making a statement against the Bears. Um, so I just think that you just gotta watch out for it. You know what I'm saying? They gonna be fired the hell up. So man. But with that being said, man, I'm still gonna have to rock with Lamar, man. It's just he like the new he my Michael Vick in these times, man. It's like how the hell do you go against Lamar Jackson, man? He can do everything. When you look up stud for NFL quarterbacks in a dictionary, you see Lamar damn Jackson, man. So with that being said, man, I got the Ravens winning, and I don't think it's gonna be a close game. I think it's probably gonna be 14 plus. So that's how I'm looking at it. I believe last week for Detroit was a fluke, and they only did that because they was going against the Bears. So, all right. So now we gonna go on to over or under. You know what I'm saying? Where the prize picks predictions of week number 3. So when you hear it, man, you just let me know if you're gonna pick over or if you're gonna pick under. Sam Darnold. The Sam Darnold, they play against the New Orleans Saints. So my question for you is: will Sam Darnold throw over 252 yards this week, or will he throw under 252 yards
Say
against
under.
under? Okay.
Yeah, I think their run game has been cooking, and I don't see him having that big of chunk plays because he probably won't have to throw it that far to get downfield. So I could see him being under 250. Might not. He might get to like 240 or something crazy, but I don't think he's gonna get to 250 just because, like I said, I think the run game is gonna get established, and I could see them possibly scoring maybe on special teams or defense. So I don't think they'll have too big of a problem with the Saints. The Saints look a little
Yeah.
bad. They might be the second pick in the draft.
Facts. And with that being said, I'm gonna have to agree with you, man. I'm gonna pick under, um, just because I don't really believe in Sam Darnold that much. He don't be killing like that. I mean, he decent, and we had him last year, but he ain't finna be doing that every game. And I agree with you. I know they're gonna beat New Orleans. New Orleans is 0-2, so their season is damn near in the can already. Week 3. And so with that being said, man, I don't trust Sam Darnold that much yet. Maybe within the weeks, but not right now. Okay, so Dak Prescott this week they go against Chicago Bears. Will he throw over 268 yards, or will he throw under 268 yards?
I think he's gonna go over. I think they're gonna continue to feed him. Like he's pretty much their offense. Like whatever he decides to do, and then they run the game. They got a running back that can just lean forward and get you 2-3 yards. So they're gonna pass the ball more than they're gonna be. They're gonna try to stay as modest and balanced as possible. But they know what they got at with CD and that young bull on the other end. So yeah, they definitely he gonna go over. I'd say over for sure.
I agree. I got him going for 300, man. Shit, that's all they do in Dallas. That's all they do is pass.
I mean, and
He
then
passing 40
Chicago's
times a game.
corners is hurt.
And he passing he do about 40 pass attempts a game, 35, 40 pass attempts a game. So he's definitely getting over that. Yeah, so I'm gonna have to agree with you on that. Just I ain't even got to explain. It's Dak Prescott. He's still nice as far as the stats. Jared Goff. They playing against Baltimore. Will he throw over 252 yards or under 252 yards?
Say under. I'm gonna
Under.
say under just off of the simple fact he killed so bad last week. They have no choice but to respect his ability. So I think they're really gonna try to clamp down on that. And I think it's early enough in the season to where the Ravens corners and stuff are still, relative. I think they're all healthy, so I think it's going to be hard for them to go for that 250. I think their best bet is to be as close to balanced with 150 on the run and maybe a 200 game out of them.
Okay. Um. Hell, I'm gonna go over, man. And the reason why I'm gonna go over just because shit, you went under, so I ain't even got. Hey, man, I'm gonna be honest, man. I do feel like Jared Goff is. Hey, he be doing his thing. He gonna struggle, but I could see him getting about 255, 260, maybe. So I'm gonna go. I'm gonna ride with him. I'm gonna go over. Um. Okay, we got Josh Allen going against the Miami Dolphins this week. Will he throw over 200 yards or will he throw under 200 yards?
Let's say he's going to go over 200 yards because it's the Dolphins' defense and they haven't been able to stop nothing.
I agree with you. He's going to go over. He's been playing like the best quarterback in the league. So, shit, he going to get that too, for sure. Patrick Mahomes going against the New York Giants. Will he throw over 305 yards or under 305 yards? Easy question. That's the easiest question all year long.
That's definitely a nay no for the nay nos. I
Man,
don't care. I mean, I know they stink, but they're not finna give up no 300 yards passing. Like he ain't got Tariq Hill back there.
right. So I'm gonna have to agree. He going under that. It's I told you. I've been telling like I told you last week and the week before. The Kansas City Chiefs they don't start the oil in their engine don't start pumping to about like week 5. So man, he ain't getting no damn 300. Okay, we gonna go ahead and move on to bench or start. Where you either bench it or you start. Bench or start, man. Outback or Texas Roadhouse. Who you going with?
I need Texas Roadhouse, man. I went to Outback once in my life when I was a young bull. I think they got something called like a onion bloom or some type of like onion rings that come look in the shape of a flower with some type of sauce. That was cool, but
Fire.
I haven't been back since. But the Texas Roadhouse, I've been there a few times and I've never had a bad
Them dinner
time when
rolls.
I was there. So
It's them ro- it's
yeah,
the
them
it's
dinner
that
rolls.
with the cinnamon butter. Yes.
Yes, sir.
So I'm gonna have to
Christmas time.
Christmas, and I'm gonna have to agree with you on that. I'm gonna have to bench Outback, and I'm starting Texas Roadhouse just cause of them damn rolls with the butter. That's how we do it.
Yes, sir.
Bench your start. Jordan Retro twos or Jordan Retro sixes.
Gotta go with them twos, man. Them twos came out. I didn't even know when they dropped. When I was a little homie, I just saw somebody with them at school. So
Yeah,
I was sick.
you always
So I
wanted
gotta
them.
go with the twos, man. Them twos was they're just they. It was just such a different vibe from the one. Like it was like he damn near went in a whole different direction.
Yes,
And that's what
sir.
I love about Jordan. Like he will do that.
He will. And just with that being said, man, I like the sixes, but my fat footed ass, uh, they won't look good on my feet. So you know what I'm saying? I always gotta go get them twos, man. So I'm gonna have to start them twos, bench the sixes. Even though I love the sixes, I just like seeing them on other people's feet.
Yeah.
It just don't look good on mine. So
Facts.
that's just the truth. Bench or start,
Hmm.
Tony Braxton or Celine Dion. How?
Man, now that's the easiest of all these ones.
How?
I couldn't tell you a Celine Dion song. I know she got some hits, but I couldn't tell you none. So that's a no brainer. Tony Brax, like that was my man. I that Waiting to Exhale soundtrack,
Yeah.
man, shit. My mom played that soundtrack so much, man. I know it to this day.
Oh yeah, you can't forget music for sure. Um, yeah, that's an easy one. Although Celine Dion, she does have on record sales. If you're going off of record sales, then you're gonna start Celine Dion. But if you're going off of them damn hits for the hood, and that's where I'm from, I wouldn't. I
Right.
listen to Celine Dion. I can't lie. I listen to all music, but I gotta go with Tony Braxton, man. It's just simple for me, man. Them hits was with me, so you know what I'm saying. Bench or start Joey Badass or Logic.
Go with Logic because I don't know too many Joey Badass songs. I not really into his music like that.
Okay,
So that was another one that was kind of easy, just off of the strength of I've never really listened to Joey Badass like that.
I'm gonna be honest. I actually seen Logic live, man, and he was one of the best performers I seen. For real, for real. And so with that being said, I'm gonna have to start Logic, and I'm gonna have to bench Joey Badass. You know what I'm saying? I'm like you. I really don't know that many Joey Badass, but I do know Logic because I think he really is spitter. So, you know what I'm saying? Easy pick for me. Bench or start Ghostface Killer or Method Man.
Um, this is got to be Method. Ma is just that easy, man. Like, wait, the chef got some hits. Don't get it twisted. And there's a
Yes,
couple
sir.
joints I like that he came out with that were like on the commercial side, but as far as just like overall, uh, just my favorite out of the Wu Tang is that's just Meth. You know, is that's just hands down. Second to him is the chef, but you know, it I gotta go with Method Man.
See, for me, second up is probably Raekwon, but hey, I'm gonna be honest with you, man. Uh, I like Method Man for the music and also for the acting, cause How High is my shit. So with that being said, I'm gonna have to start Method Man, Bench, Ghostface, Killer. Even though that's my guy, I like all the whole Wu. That's I ain't gonna lie, I like them all. Oh, dirty bastard, I like
Go
them
the
all.
Woo, man. Shout out to Woo.
Shout out to the Wu, man. So we gonna hit the TBQs, man. Hey, first TBQ question I want to know from you, man. It's gonna take you way back, man, to the flip phone era. You know what I'm saying? I just want to know
Man,
what was your first damn ringtone that you had on your flipperachi?
it's going. First of all, this was the flip when everybody started getting the Nextel chirps.
Oh yeah.
So it had the Nextel chirp, and it was the race car, uh, the Gordon, whatever his name is, Gordon. I can't think of his name, first name, but it was the phone was like in the color and in the shape of like a NASCAR,
Oh, you talk. I
but
can't
it
remember
was
his name either, but I know you're talking about
Jeff Gordon.
Jeff.
Jeff Gordon.
Yeah.
Jeff Gordon. It was in the shape of that, and then the song that I paid that goofy amount of money for was uh not Juicy J and Triple is it Juicy J and Triple Six Mafia?
Oh yeah. Okay.
I get high, I get high.
Okay.
That was my first
That was
ringtone I
it.
paid for.
Oh, nice, nice. Okay, I'm gonna be honest, man. I had the little flip phone. It was the AT&T era. Boom, boom. Got the flip phone. It was a little gray mug. I'm pretty sure everybody had that damn gray one because it was free. You know what I'm saying? I was cheap. I was a cheap mug back in the day. I wasn't trying to buy that phone. So now they got these little iPhones. You get to see your face on it and everything. You couldn't see it then. But my first ringtone I scooped up, man. It was Ti, man. When you're riding in your wheels, get your shit together. If your diamonds ain't real, get your shit together. That was mine. So that's hey, it used to ring so much. I used to hate, man. I hate the song. Now I do not like the
Man,
song because it used to come on so much on the ringtone.
man, I trust me that definitely got repetitive and stupid after like the first week.
Yeah, it was over with. Okay, so first I want to know what was your first live boxing fight you remember watching, like on TV, pay per view? Who?
Man, you already know it was a Tyson fight.
Okay.
It was a Tyson fight. It was at my homeboy's mom's crib, or my homeboy's crib, I should say. He was living with his mom, with his kids, and we was I think we had went downstairs because the fight hadn't started yet, and they got all them pre-fights, so we was just downstairs messing around. And so they were like, "Hey, the fight's about to start. Y'all might want to come up here." And I think I was like, one of my friends was either playing Contra or something, like we was real into the game, so we was just like watching it. And then next thing I know, I hear, "Oh, oh, oh!" And then we run upstairs, and the fight was over.
Man,
So
that
yeah, that was my first recollection of a pay per view fight. Is all the people that came over there and the ones that came up after came late was hot in the mud because the fight was over within the first 2 minutes of the first round. That's what Mike Tyson used to do to people. People may pay all that money for that pay per view, and then the fight be over in 2 minutes.
that's facts. Um, I ain't gonna lie. I think my first fight that I seen was definitely a Tyson fight. I can't remember who it was. I'm looking online, and it probably was it was probably in '95. I'm just looking, and I'm like, where I can probably remember, and it's a person that's name is Peter McNeely, and I'm pretty sure that was who it was. I'm pretty sure that's who it was. And my recollection is just like yours. Tyson fight on. Oh yeah, man! Everybody go get your nachos. So we damn near going to get nachos. Just coming back to the. By the time we get to getting over there, man, it's all man. Oh man, damn, the fight over. It's like what? Oh man, he knocked him out. So like, man, I them Tyson fights was happening. He was knocking you out in 22 seconds, man. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to Mike Tyson, man. He paid the way for me, man, to watch boxing. Okay, so question, man. What's a song that you like now, but you hated back in the day?
I was thinking about that question, and I'm like, the only song that I could say that I kind of feel that way about is Jay Z's "Let Me Live."
Okay.
I think that's the name of the song.
Are you talking about Can I Live? Can I Live? Doom,
Yeah,
doom. Okay.
yeah. I hated that song when I was younger. Like, man, fast forward that. But now that I listen to it and I know what he's really talking about, man, it's like, man, that's one of them joints.
See, I got a couple of them, but I think my all-time number one that I could just think of off the top of the head, like pause, is probably gonna be T Pain. I'ma buy you a drink. I'ma take you home with me. I used to hate that song. Like I got money in the bank. I used to hate it. Now I like it. It's cool because it just reminded me of a time where it was like, damn, we was having fun. We was kicking it. But I hated the song. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to T Pain, man.
T Pain just got he got watered down on us. Like they gave us like 1,000 T Pain joints all in like the same 2 years. So it was
True.
he was too much.
They milked him for everything he had, man. They took all the
Pretty
good
much.
hits he could make.
Pretty much. Cause I seen an MTV award thing from back in the day, and he was featured on like all four of the people's songs that were nominated for like the song of the year or something.
Yeah, crazy.
Like it was such and such featuring T Pain, such and such featuring T Pain. I'm like, that's crazy.
So needless to say, he probably won. So
I mean, he had the best eyes.
right. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and move on before we get up out of here. We gotta holler at Neef, man. Let Neef give us one of these nugs, man. So Neef, man, question for you, man. What's a lesson you learned about keeping peace in your life?
Man, that's a great question, man. That's one that I'm still constantly in flux with from time to time, man. But the
Right.
main thing that I can say is I just stopped really feeding into negativity. And what I mean by that is like there's that old saying when a person goes high, you supposed to go. I mean, when the person goes low, you supposed to go high.
Right.
And it's way easier said than done. I get it, but if you can try to apply that to your life and the people that you deal with that are on that level, you'll see that you'll have a little bit more peace in your own life, and then they'll eventually just leave you alone because they see you not following into suit to what they're trying to pull you into. Because negativity is only going to want to draw negativity. It, a
Right.
positive person never has said in the history of life that they want to be around all the negative people. Most
Right.
positive people want to be around other positive people. So, if you can try to keep that perspective and just try to move forward accordingly, obviously we all have our own hurdles. We're all human. But, I feel like I get just a little bit more of my peace when I move that way. So that's what I
Facts.
would say in reference to how you can have a little bit more peace in your life.
Facts, man.
Just a nug, fellas. Just a nug.
Hey, you heard him, man. He dropped a little nug on y'all, man. Hey, pretty soon, man, we're going to have a couple more nugs for y'all, man. Hey, before we get up out of here, man, make sure y'all hit the like button. Go ahead and comment, subscribe. Y'all be acting shy sometimes. I be seeing y'all pass through. Sometimes y'all don't want to say nothing. But I do appreciate Tamara
Go
Hoover
ahead
for
and let
saying
us
something.
know.
What you say that? Say that again?
I said, just let us know. We ain't, we all human. We make mistakes. If we can do something better, let us know. If we doing a great job, let us know that too. We appreciate all of it.
Exactly. So before we get out of here, man, I'm Broadway Beats. I got your boy Neef with me. Hey, man,
Yes, sir.
we got to pay some
Skull.
bills. Skull gang or no gang. Man, tell them how you
I
feeling,
know it.
man. Tell them how you feeling before we get up out of here, man.
Man, we got it. It's tight on us right now. We in a little turmoil, but that's his life, man. We gonna go ahead and see through, and let's just get it, man. Skull up.
Skull up. We out of here, man. Appreciate y'all for tapping in.